Monday again, so week 6, start of week 6. Started off pretty good, weigh in 77.2, so we have a new low weigh in. Feeling leaner than ever, feeling pretty dry, vascular, all that crack that comes along with being lean. So we're about to go in and do a push day. Pretty excited for this. Just after getting the haircut, so you know it's going to be a good workout. Like, do you ever get the haircut and just feel like, yeah, this is going to be class, the pump is going to be unreal? Like, I feel like fellas getting a haircut and having a workout and feeling good is the same as girls when they like slap on a load of tan there. Oh, I feel lean, oh, I feel so good with tan. Yeah, this is what it is for the lads. A good out, a good feed. So that's it now. Yeah, again, just really happy with the new low weigh-in. 3 weeks to go, so motivation is skyrocketing. We're staying actually in between 2,000 and 2,200 calories, so I'll go over that and why I'm doing that for the last 3 weeks. And I'm kind of thinking about doing the whole carb depletion thing. We're on the salads now, which is a first. I've never had a salad in my life, so thinking about doing carb depletion, carb loading and all that. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. I'll talk about that later. I'm going to run in and get this push workout done, and then we'll check back in. Finally getting around to recording a pull workout for you. I didn't get the whole thing filmed. Probably done about 8 exercises, but got about 5 of them filmed. But started off with the single arm plate loaded row. So been having the best pull workouts since going to Goldstone, just because the machines. I've really missed using these plate loaded machines. So started with that today. Started with single arm. You can see on each rep what I'm trying to do is kind of lengthen the arm, almost think about disengaging the lat, kind of dislocating the shoulder in a way, and then pulling through the elbow rather than the arm. So you're pulling back with the scapula, pulling through the elbow, trying to squeeze it, engage the lat. So we're doing about 8 to 10 per side. Once we finish that, we're stripping off the weight, and what we're going to do is double hand, and we're going overhand, kind of on a wider grip, to try target the upper back a little bit more than the lats. So if the elbow is kind of tucked in down by the side, you're engaging the lats a bit more, whereas if the elbows are flared out up a bit higher, you're going to target more the upper back and traps. So that's what we're doing there. Still trying to focus on the squeeze. It's a lightweight, so making most of it, controlling the weight nice and slow, and squeezing the scapula together. So after the plate loaded row, we journeyed over to the plate loaded lat pull down. So same kind of concept with this one. Starting single arm, we went with an underhand, so again elbow is tucked in by the side, getting a lot of lat activation with this, but also bicep is coming into it a good bit more. So really good. Doing the same thing where we're lengthening out the arm, we're trying to stretch out the shoulder, stretch out the lat, and then pulling it down, tucking it in. So you can see where my where my shoulder is kind of popping out right there, and then we're pulling it back into place, retracting the scapula and engaging the lat. So once we finish about 8 to 10 per side there, we're going to flip our grip, go a little bit wider, so elbows out, grip wider, and then still trying to disengage the scapula, lengthen out the lat, pull and squeeze. So we kept the same weight with this one, so a little bit harder to get a few reps, so we're nearly just going to failure on that one. Still trying to control it, so you can see here trying to squeeze at the bottom, not just using momentum, trying to hold that contraction. So after those first 2 exercises, we're fairly warmed up. I'd already had a back pump at this point. Done a seated cable row after that with a close grip, but showing you the wide grip lat pull down here. So using the machine, using this neutral kind of grip bar, neutral wide grip, really good. And you can see all the time when I'm doing my back, it's slow, controlled. We're trying to hold the contraction, squeeze it out, and also you see there in the last rep, I'm trying to just hold the negative as long as I can, keep as much tension on the lats as possible. From there we moved on to an isolation, so that's why this is 12 to 15 reps. We're going lighter weight, working smaller muscles, so that's why we're doing a bit more volume. Same concept. This is how I do a lot of my back training, is just slow, controlled, holding that contraction, that squeeze for about a second. There's no point in just throwing on a load of weight and just kind of use momentum to do it. You're not going to get the most out of it. Really stand by the whole slow, controlled, time under tension. As JP says, you're counting contractions, not counting reps, so that's a good thing to go by, I think. I think we done a straight arm pull down after that, so another isolation. That was for lat. And then we went on to the preacher curl here, so doing about 10 reps. We actually have a wide grip on this one. Normally I do the close grip, or I have done since I've been training, but for some reason on this preacher pad I can manage the wide grip, so we're switching that up. Feeling a lot more in the bicep doing that, so trying to get that good squeeze at the top, fully lengthening out the arm, not just going halfway, no half reps. So if you're doing half reps, you're going too heavy. Little physique update there again. So this was post push, 30-minute Stairmaster, and also 10 minutes in the sauna. So physique is definitely the best it's ever looked. You can see I'm dry, I'm lean, there's striations coming out, there's veins coming out. So very happy with the way it's going, and hopefully going to try continue this, try get that a little bit leaner, see what we can bring. Nice little delivery from my protein there this morning. So we have these sugar-free syrups. Never actually tried these before, but the plan is to throw these into oats. I was originally just getting this one, but they're doing a 2-for-1, so we threw the chocolate in as well. But as you can see, low calories. There's nothing in it really. So per 100 grams, which is a quarter of the bottle, 1.6 calories. So yeah, got this because they only have the golden syrup oats I like in those little instant pots, whereas I kind of want the option to have just be able to have more than the pot, I suppose. So just get the regular packet of oats. They used to do those sachets of the golden syrup ones, which I actually preferred, but again they just discontinued it. So we'll get the regular oats, mix that in, throw it on top, and hopefully it's similar to the instant ones, because they're absolutely class. And then chocolate, we'll probably throw that over it as well, just to try it all out and see what it's like. We are enjoying our post-workout meal in the sun today, so you know the crack now. We have the 350 grams of potato wedges, double-decker burger, barbecue dip, threw red onions on the burger with the burger sauce, cheese, garlic mayo and lettuce. Having the largest meals post-workout, so the highest amount of carbs, highest amount of calories will be post-workout from now on. So fitting carbs in around pre and post workout, and then we taper it down then towards the night, so it'll be mostly egg whites and then the salads with the chicken fillets. So just going to finish this off then, and then we'll have some baby rabbits then for dessert. How could you not be in the best mood ever when you have a big burger, load of wedges and 3 little floofers running around in front of you, and it's sunny as fuck. Cute little bastards. This is the kind of shit we're eating towards the end of the night now, kind of before bed, after all the training is done. We're easing off the carbs. So this is made up of just iceberg lettuce, red onions, spring onions and peppers. And then the chicken is 1 chicken fillet, which is about 180 to 200 grams. Then we just put on 20 grams of mozzarella cheese and drizzle it then with barbecue sauce and garlic and herbs. So this is what we're doing now, and this is working pretty well. Weight is dropping, leaning out, so we're going to continue this then till the end of the cut. Right, so this is going to be the last meal of the day, and we're doing scrambled eggs, 250 ml of egg whites, 2 whole eggs, and we're going to put some ham in with the egg whites as well, and turkey rashers too. Boom, boom, boom. Right. Crack in the bad boy. I don't actually track the milk in this. I think I only put in about 50 ml anyway, so I'm not actually arse throwing that in. Whisk that shit together and then throw it on the pan. Eggs are all whisked, so on the pan it goes. Low heat, using the low-cal butter spray for the eggs. Whack that on. Pour that shit in. And then extra protein with a bit of ham. That's the ham for anyone who gives a fuck. Spicy chipotle one, unreal. Yo, do you pause that, Kelly?
Why?
Because I'm doing the video. I said shut the fuck up. No. Last minute decision, fucking a few red onions in there as well. Because we're on the vegetable buzz at the moment. And these eggs are just about scrambled. Eggs done, so time to season them. First one, pink Himalayan salt. Doesn't have to be pink, not magic about the colour, but yeah, that's what we have. Next one, where are you? This is unreal, Aldi Job, barbecue supreme. Get on it. And last one, paprika. My man. So there you have it. Fuck, spilt it. 2 whole eggs, 250ml of egg white, bit of ham, bit of red onion, seasoned with pink Himalayan salt, barbecue, and what else? Put on paprika. Get in there and whack in 3 turkey rashers. How's that for presentation? Gonna review the cut so far and kind of give my my thoughts on how it's going, give updates on weigh-ins, calories, and the plan going forward and what is being adjusted. I actually recorded this yesterday. I was talking to the camera for about 10 minutes, but of course my iPhone storage was full, so I was talking to the camera for 10 minutes without it actually recording. So we'll do it again, try to get through it a little bit faster as well this time. So starting weight 81.6 kg. Week 1 of the cut, we started on 3,000 calories and we were doing 20 minutes cardio on the Stairmaster after every session. My average weigh-in from week 1 then was 80.3 kg. So you can see there was a big drop from the start weight in 1 week. The reason why that happens to a lot of people, where you see a massive drop in the first week or two, it's not really fat. It wouldn't be all fat. It could be a little bit of fat, but a lot of it's probably just water. Shit like that, just because you're getting used to a new diet, new calories. That's all it is, just your body adjusting, and then kind of from there it starts to taper down, and any weight you are losing, you can kind of be assured it's mostly fat then that's being lost. So on to week 2 then, just doing the formula of taking away 100 calories, kept the cardio at 20 minutes, and we went down to 79.7 kg. So you can see then, bit of a smaller drop, bit more in line where we want to be. I kind of like to go for that 1 to 2 pound drop, more in the 1.5 pound I would say, to play it safe. Now week 3 we went to 2,800 calories, but we dropped about a kg, so 2.2 pounds. Why did that happen? More than likely it's because we dropped 100 calories, but we also increased our cardio by 5 minutes. So now we were doing 25 minutes on the Stairmaster, consuming 2,800 calories, hence the bit of a bigger drop. That's the only reason for that. Week 4, 78 kg, and we dropped down to 2,600 calories. So bigger drop, still on 25 minutes. Why did that bigger drop happen? One of my videos I was saying that my weigh-ins, they kept coming in at about, they were just, I think they were 78. Yeah, they were 78.8, 78.7 for ages. It just would not drop below that weight, and I just I wasn't sure why. It was actually to do with bowls of pasta. I was eating 2 massive bowls of pasta before bed, 2 nights in a row. So the time I would normally weigh myself in, the pasta obviously hadn't been digested. It was still sitting in my stomach, hence the weight. So it wasn't fat that was going on. I was still in my deficit. I was still doing my cardio. But you can see how small factors can affect the scales, and that's why we shouldn't really go off it. Like the time you're weighing yourself at, did you go to the toilet? Did you drink water? Did you eat late at night? Are you wearing clothes? Are you not wearing clothes? Like little bits like that will affect the scale. So it's good to go off pictures, I think, rather than a scale number, but just use the scale as a guide, just to make sure kind of every week maybe you are going down. Right, so that was week 4, 2,600 calories. That dropped us 0.7 of a kg. So you can see, even though I done a 200 calorie drop, it was probably needed because I only dropped 0.7 of a kg on average, which is just about where I want to be, right about that £1.5 mark. So last week, this was week 5, we went down to 77.6. Now again, I was stuck on a weight for ages, still in around that 77.8 mark. And eventually we got it down then, so we were on 2,500 calories. This is when we bumped up cardio again, so it went up 5 minutes. It goes up 5 minutes every second week, so we went to 30 minutes of cardio, and that's where we got the 77.6 kg then. So we got another drop, smaller drop again, but the longer you're in that deficit, you do want to make sure the drops are smaller, or you'll risk, you know, eating into muscle. If it's dropping a kg to 2 kg every week, you're probably wasting a lot of muscle. You're probably in too big of a deficit, so probably adjust that. And my current weigh-in, so it was 76.5 kg. Now this was actually Monday. Yesterday I was 76.3 kg, so we're down 0.2. And again, we have a bigger drop here. Why that has dropped bigger is, I'll go through this towards the end, but we've reduced the calories a bit because I've substituted the rice from the chicken and curry meal with salads, which is absolutely mental for me, a new concept, but it's keeping me full. I feel a lot better, I feel a lot leaner. I don't feel that I'm at risk of losing muscle. It doesn't feel like it, it doesn't look like it. So that's why we're on lower calories. So we're probably in around 2.3, 2.2 at the moment. And the plan is around week 7 to 8, we're going to try carb depletion and carb loading and see how that goes. So we'll be on lower calories again. I'll go through all that and why I'm doing that though, probably in the next video I put up. But that's just my review of pretty much week 1 to 5. So I'm happy with everything that's gone on, happy with the changes that I have made. The longer you're kind of doing cuts, the more you've done, you'll know your body a bit more. So you'll know when needs to be adjusted, when doesn't, and when to kind of just trust, keep doing what you're doing, and the scales will eventually catch up. But yeah, that's it. That's my review. Yeah, pass this to my daughter, I'ma show her what it took. Baby mama cover Forbes, got these other bitches shook. Yeah.